In 2010, I was in the hospital. Most of you know this by now, that I've pretty much spent a lot of time, even from my childhood, I was in the hospital a bit. Being a DES baby, going through everything I've gone through. And in 2010, I had a surgery for endometriosis. And on the other side of that surgery, when I came out of it, I couldn't sit up. I couldn't stand up without passing out. And they figured out that the reason why is I was having internal bleeding from the surgery. I was so weak. My doctor didn't know if he should do a blood transfusion on me or if he should open me back up. He was concerned doing either one. So he came in and he asked me, because he didn't feel like he could make that decision for me, whether or not I'd be opened up again for surgery or whether I'd have a blood transfusion. So I told him I would meditate on that. And my meditation was, I went in and I said to Source, I said, let thy will be my will. Let thy will be my will. Let thy will be my will. And what I found when I went into let thy will be my will, which was a little scary for me, is that this tunnel of light, like the feeling of the light and death was like right there for me. And that was not what I was expecting, to be honest with you. I was like, okay, well, I asked, let thy will be my will. And I'm being shown this tunnel of light. Wow, that's not what I wanted at all. And my bestie Lar was there with me in the hospital, and she was sitting at my side, and I shared with her my experience. And she said to me, she said, La, you're not going to die on my watch. I promise you that. I will not let you die on my watch. She said, I want you to rest. So I went into this sleep, almost sleep. It's that liminal state. I was starting to fall asleep. I wasn't quite asleep, but I wasn't quite awake. And in that liminal state of consciousness, Kali came to me. Maha Kali came to me. And you all know how much I love Kali Ma. So Kali Ma came to me, and she taught me that there's two sides of the same coin. Let thy will be my will is one side of the coin, and the other side of the coin is let my will be thy will. And when I heard that, my initial reaction was like, no. Like, that feels wrong to me, because it feels like it's coming from my ego. How can I say to God, let my will, that this is what I want? Shouldn't I just open up to what is God's will? What is God's will? What does God want for me? And Kali said, she said, no. Merge into me. Merge into the Godhead. Merge into God. And as you merge into me, as you merge into God, you come into complete service. Because God is not this energy that is like, it's about me. God is all about service. God is about love, about service. Even when that service seems really intense and sometimes even destructive. Not even sometimes, a lot of times, the energy of God can be destructive. We don't see the higher purpose of it. It feels destructive because it's destroying, just like I know an aspect of myself needs to go now. That's destructive. In order for another aspect of myself to live and to drive the bus of my soul, so to speak. So Kali said, when you merge with me, when you merge with God, any aspect of what you focus on with God, and for me, Kali's so near and dear to me, that she's who came to me. When you merge with me, then you command. So you come into complete love in complete merging with that which serves, that which is always in service to the highest of consciousness. And then from there you command. So when I got that teaching, and that was a big one for me, I merged with Kali, like I merged into her, I surrendered into Kali, and then I commanded, and the bleeding will stop now. And it did. I asked my doctor, Dr. Tamer, to take my blood, because that's what they have to do, is they have to take your blood to see if your blood is stable, if it's going up or if it's going down. They can see that. And the bleeding had stopped. I share this with you because we are being asked to merge more and more with that which is in complete service, that which is in complete love, not that which is righteous in the sense of the ego righteousness, egoic righteousness of I know I'm going to wield my egoic energy. It's completely different. It's a shift in your vibration, in your awareness. It's a huge shift in your vibrational awareness. Are you aligning and vibrating with that archetypal energy of love, of serving the highest, of trust, of faith, of courage, of transparency? Or are you serving fear and division and ego and good, bad, right, wrong? Notice how it feels on the inside. Our bodies tell us what is in alignment and what is out of alignment. Because when we are in alignment, we feel love and faith and trust. And that doesn't mean that we don't take action in the world on the outside. In fact, when you are really deeply in alignment with yourself and in that faith and that trust and that peace, you can't help but take action in the world and want to share that and want to help others and want to raise the vibration and be the vibration and the transmission to help others vibrate and align with that as well, to come into sympathetic resonance with that vibration of love and connection. So I want you to know from my heart, from my commitment, that I am doing everything I can to align with the vibration in a more consistent way with Kali Ma, with Jesus Christ, with Buddha, with Lakshmi, with Saraswati, with Shiva, with Krishna, Tara, Kuan Yin, all the different energies that express who we really are, which is love.